If you are over the age of 50 and you have ever walked into a room only to completely forget why you were there, stop what you are doing and listen to me. That is not a senior moment. That is not just aging. That is a warning light flashing on your physiological dashboard. It is a sign of a metabolic crisis occurring inside your skull, a micro-failure in your brain's energy supply that, if left unchecked, statistically triples your risk of losing your independence in the next decade. You have probably been told to do crossword puzzles, drink more water, or just accept the decline. That is complete garbage. It is passive, it is dangerous, and quite frankly, it is insulting to your biology. Here is the truth that the low-fat industry has spent billions trying to hide from you. Your brain is shrinking because it is starving. And the solution isn't to starve it more. It is to feed it the one specific fuel it is crying out for. There is a specific type of fatty fuel that bypasses your broken metabolic pathways and reignites your neurons in a matter of minutes, not months. This isn't magic. It is basic biochemistry that most general practitioners are too busy to read up on. In this video, we are going to do something different. We are going a strict, brutally honest countdown of the top 10 brain-boosting strategies from worst to first. I am going to expose the popular health foods that are actually scams robbing your wallet and your memory. We will cut through the noise and reveal the number one fatty snack that acts like high-octane rocket fuel for a fading memory. And you need to watch until the very end, because once I give you the solution, I am going to reveal the villain, the single healthy habit you do every morning that is secretly accelerating Alzheimer's pathology in your brain cells right now. Let's get to work. Before we start the countdown, we have to define the enemy. You think you have brain fog. You don't. Brain fog is a symptom, not a diagnosis. What you actually have is likely neuroinflammation and an energy crisis. Your brain is the greediest organ in your body. It weighs 2% of your body weight, but demands 20% of your energy. For decades, it relied on glucose, sugar, to keep the lights on. But as we age and as we abuse our bodies with the modern diet, our brain cells become insulin resistant. They lose the ability to process sugar efficiently. It is like trying to fuel a car with a clogged fuel injector. The fuel is there, but the engine can't use it, so the engine sputters. That sputter is you forgetting your neighbor's name. That sputter is the brain fog. We call this type 3 diabetes. Your brain is starving to death in a sea of plenty. The only way to fix this is to switch fuel sources. You need to switch from a sugar burner to a fat burner, but not all fats are created equal. Most are useless for this specific purpose. We need a fat that can cross the blood-brain barrier and turn into energy instantly. So, let's look at the candidates. I have ranked these from 10 down to 1. 10 being a waste of time and 1 being the miracle you are looking for. Number 10, the fruit smoothie. We are starting with a controversial one. If you are starting your day with a banana, mango, and orange juice smoothie to boost your brain, you are actively making yourself stupider. I know that sounds harsh, but look at the biochemistry. Fruit smoothies are essentially sugar bombs. When you pulverize fruit, you strip away the fiber matrix and deliver a massive fructose load directly to your liver. This spikes your blood sugar, which spikes your insulin. High insulin levels inflame the brain and block the enzyme responsible for breaking down amyloid beta plaques, the gunk associated with Alzheimer's. You get a 30-minute sugar high, followed by a 2-hour crash where your brain fog is twice as thick as before. Stop drinking dessert and calling it health food. Smoothies are at number 10 because they are not just ineffective, they are the enemy in disguise. Number 9, ginkgo biloba. You see this in every gas station memory pill. It claims to increase blood flow, and theoretically, in a petri dish, it has some minor effects. But in the real world, it is the definition of a too little, too late supplement. The meta-analyses on ginkgo are inconsistent at best and laughable at worst. The dosage required to see any significant cognitive shift is massive, and the quality control in the supplement industry is non-existent. You are likely swallowing sawdust and placebo. It lands at number 9 because while it might not hurt you, it is wasting money that you could be spending on things that actually work. Do not rely on ancient leaves to fix a modern metabolic disease. Number 8. Caffeine and energy drinks. I know you love your coffee. I love coffee, but caffeine is not brain fuel. It is a loan shark. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine receptors. It essentially mutes the signal that tells your brain it is tired. It doesn't give you energy. It masks your fatigue. While there are some antioxidants in coffee, relying on caffeine to punch through brain fog is like turning up the radio to drown out the noise of your car engine falling apart. It increases cortisol, the stress hormone. Chronic cortisol exposure shrinks the hippocampus, the memory center of the brain. So, you feel alert for an hour, but you are slowly eroding the very hardware you are trying to save. It is a tool, not a solution. Number 7. Plain water. This is the boring advice you didn't want, but I have to put it here because it is physiologically true. Your brain is 75% water. Even mild dehydration, we're talking a 2% drop in body water, shrinks brain tissue and impairs cognitive function, short-term memory, and focus. However, water is at number 7 because it is the baseline. Drinking water won't give you a super memory. It just brings you back to 0. It stops the idea of bleeding, but it doesn't heal the wound. You need to be hydrated, yes, but do not expect a glass of water to reverse 20 years of cognitive decline. Number 6. Turmeric lattes. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is a potent anti-inflammatory. We know that inflammation is the fire burning down your village. So, theoretically, this should be number 1. Here is the problem. Bioavailability. Curcumin is notoriously difficult for your body to absorb. You can drink gallons of golden milk, and almost none of it will cross the blood-brain barrier to put out the fire. Unless you are taking a high-grade liposomal curcumin supplement with piperine or healthy fats, you're just making expensive urine. It is a great concept with poor execution for the average consumer. Number 5. Dark chocolate. Now we are getting into the fun stuff. Dark chocolate, specifically 85% cocoa or higher, is rich in flavanols. These compounds increase blood flow to the brain and have been shown to improve processing speed. But here is the catch, and why it is stuck in the middle of the pack. To get the clinical dose of flavanols used in studies, you have to eat a significant amount of chocolate or very specific, expensive high flavanol cocoa powder. Most people buy a dark chocolate bar that is Dutch processed, which removes the bitterness and strips away 90% of the beneficial antioxidants. Then they load it with sugar. If you aren't eating dirt-bitter, unprocessed cacao, you aren't getting the benefit. Number 4. Walnuts and flax seeds. These are the plant-based champions. They look like little brains, which is nature's little hint. They are high in ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. This is a type of omega-3 fat. But here is the secret. They don't tell you. Your brain cannot use ALA. It needs DHA. Your body has to convert the ALA from the walnut into DHA for your brain to use it. The conversion rate? It is pathetic. In some people, it is less than 1%. You would have to eat a dump truck full of walnuts to get the DHA your brain needs to rebuild its cell membranes. They are a healthy snack, sure, but for reversing memory loss, they are inefficient. Number 3. Wild-caught fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. Now we are in the major leagues. This is where we stop playing around with health foods and start talking about medicine. Your brain is 60% fat. The structural integrity of your brain cells relies on omega-3 fatty acids, specifically DHA. A 2022 study in neurology showed that people with higher levels of omega-3s had larger hippocampal volumes. That means their memory centers were physically bigger. Fatty fish delivers preformed DHA. You don't have to convert it, your body just takes it and plugs it into your brain cells. It reduces inflammation, it keeps the cell membranes fluid so signals can pass through, and it protects against age-related shrinkage. So why isn't this number one? Two reasons: toxicity and consistency. Our oceans are polluted. Eating fatty fish every single day exposes you to mercury and microplastics, which are neurotoxins. It is a double-edged sword. Plus, let's be honest, you're not going to open a tin of sardines at your desk every day at 3 p.m. when the brain fog hits. We need something more potent, cleaner, and faster. Number 2, the avocado. I love the avocado. It is rich in monounsaturated fats, which support healthy blood flow. High blood pressure is a silent killer of cognitive function because it damages the tiny microvessels in the brain, leading to microclots and vascular dementia. Avocados help keep those arteries flexible. They also contain lutein, a carotenoid that accumulates in the brain and protects neural tissue. But again, while avocados are fantastic for maintenance and long-term health, they do not provide an immediate energy source for a brain that is already struggling to process glucose. They are the best defense, but we need an offense. We need an attack dog. Which brings us to number 1, the fatty snack that changes everything. This isn't just a food, it is a metabolic hack. It is the only thing on this list that addresses the root cause of the problem: the energy crisis in your neurons. The number 1 solution is medium-chain triglycerides, specifically C8 oil, derived from coconuts. Let me explain why this wins and why it is scientifically superior to everything else. Remember, the problem is that your brain has forgotten how to use sugar. It is starving. You need an alternative fuel source. That fuel is ketones. Ketones are high-efficiency energy molecules that your brain actually prefers over sugar. They burn cleaner with less exhaust, oxidative stress, and they produce 25% more energy per unit of oxygen. Here is the magic trick. You usually have to fast for 3 days or eat a strict keto diet for weeks to produce ketones. But C8, caprylic acid, a specific fat found in coconut oil, breaks the rules. When you ingest C8 oil, it does not go through normal digestion. It goes straight from your gut to your liver, and the liver instantly converts it into ketones. These ketones then rush into the bloodstream, cross the blood-brain barrier, and, this is the key, they enter the brain cells and turn the lights back on. This happens in minutes. You can physically feel the lights turn on. The fog lifts. The word finding comes back. The mental fatigue vanishes. The Journal of Applied Physiology and other major metabolic journals have shown that C8-induced ketones can restore brain energy metabolism, even in brains that have significant deterioration. So, what is the snack? You aren't going to just drink oil? That's disgusting. The snack is a C8 coconut fat bomb. Here is the protocol you need to use if you want to save your memory. You need pure C8 MCT oil, not generic MCT oil, which is often diluted with C10 and C12, which are cheaper and don't create ketones as fast. You want pure C8. You mix 1 tablespoon of this with a small amount of full-fat coconut yogurt or blend it into a warm, low-caffeine tea. But here is the warning, and this is critical. If you take too much C8 oil on day 1, you will have what we politely call disaster pants. Your stomach is not used to this concentrated energy. The protocol. Start with 1 teaspoon of C8 oil in the morning. Do this for 3 days. Then move to 2 teaspoons. Then move to a full tablespoon. Combine this with the fatty snack strategy. Grab a handful of macadamia nuts, the highest fat nut, and dip them in a small bowl of coconut butter mixed with your C8 oil. This is a zero-sugar, high-fat, ketone-generating bomb. When you eat this, you are telling your body, "We are not burning sugar today, we are burning high-performance jet fuel." But listen to me closely, because all of this, the fish, the C8, the avocados, it is all completely useless if you are committing the cardinal sin of brain health. I promised you I would reveal the villain, the one thing you are doing that is sabotaging everything. It is not just eating sugar, it is the healthy breakfast protocol. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you use an antiseptic mouthwash. Then you eat your oatmeal with a glass of juice. This is a death sentence for your memory. First, the mouthwash. Recent studies suggest that antiseptic mouthwash kills the bacteria in your mouth that are responsible for producing nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the gas that dilates your blood vessels. When you kill those bacteria, your blood pressure goes up and blood flow to the brain goes down. You are choking your brain before you've even left the house. Second, the oatmeal and juice. That is a pure glucose spike. We already talked about insulin resistance. When you spike your insulin first thing in the morning, you shut down ketone production for the rest of the day. You're locking the door to the fat-burning pathway. So here is the tough love. You want to stop memory loss? Throw away the mouthwash, throw away the cereal, throw away the juice. Start your morning with water. Then have your C8 fat bomb or a coffee with C8 oil. Fast until lunch if you can. You have to decide right now. Do you want the comfort of your sugary routine, or do you want to keep your mind? Because you cannot have both. The science is clear. The brain is 60% fat. It needs fat to survive. It needs DHA from fish to build structure, and it needs C8 ketones to generate power. Do not wait until you are shuffling down a hallway not knowing your own children. The deterioration starts 20 years before the diagnosis. The time to act is not tomorrow. It is right now. Get the C8. Get the omega-3s. Cut the sugar. It is your brain. Fight for it. If you found this video helpful, do not just click away. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. I am going to be releasing a series on how to reverse biological aging, and you do not want to miss the episode on the muscle of longevity. And I want to know from you. Drop a comment below. Have you ever tried MCT oil, and did you feel the brain lift, or did you just get the stomach ache? Let me know, and I will reply with tips on how to fix digestion. Stay sharp, stay fatty. I'll see you in the next one.